Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my ShamRockin SSD videos. I have jumped in once again to help with the Storm Shield Defense with the Shamrock Reclaimer, and this time around I have made sure that I found a bit of a longer Storm Shield Defense where we can get a bit more of a showcasing of how his teddies actually work. I do see that I have one of these Outlander cores over there that I can go and grab a fragment so that we can just start out with the teddies right from the very beginning, and I do have permissions here, but I wanted to take out the first wave here going super classic style just by obtaining the fragment by going melee style, not melee, going normal damage style on it. Just as a bit of a full reference, this is the amount of time it actually takes for me as a high-powered player to take down husks even in the Stonewood Storm Shield Defense. So this here is the normal way that I would be doing it, playing an Outlander with my sword or with my assault weapons. So I just wanted to have that as the first wave, or at least some of it, like one of those for reference kind of things, so that I can look back onto it as well and get a bit of an idea about just how efficient it is to be using the teddies instead of using the Outlander this way. And I know it may be a bit silly because obviously if you have this Outlander you don't want to be playing like this, but I'm going with the flow on it, and hopefully I'm going to be making a great deal of these Storm Shield Defense Shamrocking videos so that we can get an idea about how the Shamrock Reclaimer or Fragment Flurry just works out for helping with Storm Shield defenses. So if you want to be just having a blast with others, if you want to be helping others, if you want to be earning really easy hero experience points or mini reward llamas, then this dude here or the Fragment Flurry just are definitely going to be your friends, because I do feel this is probably the most passive way that you can actually do it, and of course not if you're going to be doing it like this. So now I have the first fragment. I'm just grabbing one here as well. We have 60 opponents left, 40. You can really see how fast it is ticking down now after I placed the first teddy. Of course it is a really bad idea to put down your teddy when you have few opponents left you need to take out, but when you play Storm Shield defenses with others and you are playing an Outlander, you can pick up these Outlander cores or like the charge fragments without affecting the base permanently. So this is not something that you need to worry about. If I take this fragment, will it be there the next time? Hey, Retard Comedy. Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm on auto run here. Yeah, I do have a channel. I do happen to have a YouTube channel. Yes, I do. I was saying something. I hope it wasn't too intelligent. Anyway, just starting out by putting it down as soon as I see this lightning start out, and then things should be automated. We should be getting enough husks. Oh, we have an annoying spawn down here. The thing that you may want to... videos on Fortnite. I don't know if I have videos on Fortnite. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to be doing like playing and recording my voices at the same time here, so I'm sorry I get a little distracted when I'm writing at the same time as I'm playing. What I wanted to try to say was that the Outlander cores, as I like to call them, are positioned in the same place during these Storm Shield defenses, so you can like spot out the locations of these now, then they're gonna be there as well when you play the Storm Shield defense, and they are going to appear at a given time in the game. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope you all enjoyed the videos. That is my main thing, really. So if you spot one of these Outlander cores over here and you try to get it during the first wave, it won't be here. It won't be in the location before it is supposed to be there. It is like a way that the game is keeping you pretty much up and running with fragments for Outlanders. It is a very nice thing for Outlanders in Storm Shield defenses that you can't just go like mass grab them all. You can pre-scout to some degree, but you can't actually like empty them out or make sure they won't be there the next time. So they're going to spawn in the area you're going to be defending when you need to defend it. So that is a pretty cool thing. And this here is like one of the most annoying places to be using the teddies, because we have 3 pathways. So depending on how people have made their Storm Shield Defenses. Yeah, I do love smashing llamas. These paths that you can make by blocking some of the areas will of course affect how the husks move, and if they are made in a way to have this really nice stream of husks coming just in one direction, it is just going to make your work as a fragment, not as fragment flurry chest, but if you're playing fragment flurry chest or the Shamrock Reclaimer much easier, because the teddies can just go so much more crazy with their focused fire. Alright, so just getting this down here, guys, because I do try to do my best at keeping at it. Also trying to do some new cool, fun and amazing things, I feel so anyway, such as this series here, and I should be posting probably the same time as I have the video editing of this stuff here done. A checkup on a new game I have been trying out, Soul Worker, that is beyond amazing on top of things. I'm probably going to be doing that on the side as well as this, but we are closing in on being done with the second wave in the Storm Shield Defense here, and what I like to do when I close a little bit in on being done with a wave is to make sure that I have at least one fragment for the next wave. Of course, as I said before, we do have these Outlander cores actually appearing or spawning by the next wave, but depending on the type of group you're in, there may be a lot of battle in regards to getting the high score count, you know. Everybody wants to be high on the DPS meter, so if you're gonna be playing with others that go really crazy, especially here I'm thinking ninjas and soldiers or other outlanders that are using the same ability as you, you're gonna have a battle for the kills, and you really need the kills in order to keep going. So it is a nice thing to be pre-armed, so to say, and now you can see I have 2 fragments ready. I can hold a maximum of 3, and I would never ever put down the shock tower, because it is completely horrible compared to the teddies, and I don't have any additional bonuses for it. I just have my additional ability power, and I think I actually have my stun option for my grenades for the soldier as my tactical slot perk, so I am in no way super optimized towards doing this. I do have additional ability damage, and that does of course affect the teddy's damage, and yeah, I did say teddy, but no, unfortunately I don't stream. So it rarely matches up with the time I have, really, but I'm trying to do some of these live commentary videos when I can, where I am, instead of video editing everything afterwards, really trying to go a little bit more in on it, also because it is really enjoyable for me to be doing it. Try to keep a count 198, let's just see how fast it goes down there. It is going so fast down. These teddies are absolutely amazing. This is my favorite Outlander, and I know it is like a break from how the Outlander class really works, but I also feel that having the hoverboards in the game now really also changes the Outlander class, because it has again put a shift down in the type of players, the archetype that to some degree played Outlanders before. I'm not saying all Outlanders, but some players picked the Outlanders due to their speed, due to their ability to obtain things faster in the game. But now that we have the hoverboard, it really comes down to, do you have the additional harvesting tool damage, and it is a small bonus. It is a very, very small ability to have as like the thing that allows you to pick a character. So I do feel Fragment Flurry Jess and the Shamrock Reclaimer really are the most shining Outlanders at this time here. I know there are others that are really cool. There are also some that are amazing just for their support or tactical options. We actually have one in the event store right now that is epic, that you can flux up if you want it. I think you can flux it up. I haven't looked into that. Perhaps I should look into that. Regardless, wave 4 or 5, I'm just talking, guys, I'm sorry, but a lot of this stuff here is running on autopilot for me, because I do so many Storm Shield defenses. It is my favorite thing to do, and actually in terms of helping others, using the Shamrock Reclaimer is just an even more casual way to do it than if, I mean, normally I would play with the Ninja, because I feel in terms of playing, they are probably the most efficient class to use for helping with Storm Shield defenses, up to the point where I had the Reclaimer. because when using my Mythic Grenadier Ramirez, I run out of charges for my grenades, and then I kind of don't really have any other option than to pick out a weapon anyway. So if I'm going to be using a weapon for the most amount of the time, I might as well use a ninja that has additional perks for doing it and heals up and stuff like that. But now we have the Shamrock Reclaimer, and I do hope that this video here is going to demonstrate some of... I mean, it was a very short review I made of the Shamrock Reclaimer when it came out, because I really just wanted to give you the nitty-gritty stuff. Let's see if we can find the score here. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, he is so amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's just put one more down. Here in this position of the Storm Shield Defense, again, we have this slightly annoying splitting of the husks. When we have a bear down there, it won't be able to efficiently target things up here unless the path is blocked, forcing them to go down. And when we have one up here, we won't be able to as efficiently target things down there. So it is one of the areas that, like, I'm going with one bear on each of these heights here instead of having one further to the west, really. But just experiment with it if you have the Shamrock Reclaimer to find out where you get the most bite for the buck. Alright, take all my kills, will ya? Boom, so, well, thank you. Thank you, I do hope you, I hope you enjoy. I love every time I get a new subscriber, because I hope it is because people truly enjoy the videos and want to be part of the amazing community that you guys are. You have been beyond amazing. I mean, I love your comments. It is a pleasure every single day to log in every time I do it and go through the comments and read what you guys are writing about my videos and giving also me suggestions and comments also to my new types of videos. So thank you guys all very much for that. That is amazing. It's what it's all about. It's the community. And right now it's about husks. So let's cleave them, and we have another charge. So with this group here, I'm able to pretty efficiently keep husks down, keep my charges, my fragments coming up, having everything like running completely automated. But we're only 3. If we had been 4, I might have been having to do a little bit more legwork in order to keep the fragments up and running. It really comes down to how much damage, how many husks the others are taking out. If you're playing this in a base where you have a lot of defense, you obviously want to have your teddies on the other side of the tunnel so that you don't accidentally blow everything up, or yeah, you know what I mean. Gonna make the constructors really angry if you put a teddy in on the other side of the tunnel. Unless of course you don't have permissions, then I guess it doesn't really matter. So right around now is also a good time to just scout for the fragments, so for the cores. You know, the last 20 seconds these husks won't be able to reach the amplifier, so you can just safely begin to scout the area to pick up if you have been missing one of the objects here that will give you a fragment. You can use the last part of the wave to just do that while you get on your hoverboard. Alright, so goody. Let's see what we have. I guess it could be really cool to make a video about all the spawn positions of these fragments, but at the same time this may be different from SSD to SSD. I don't know if it's the same between 7 and 8 and 8 and 9 and stuff like that, so yeah. I guess if it isn't, it would be messy to have a guide of positions that change. So you go to a position where you think there's going to be an Outlander core and there is nothing there. That would be bad. So 300 enemies to take out, not really that many, but it equals 5 teddies, at least if we get them all, so that's a good thing. Oh yes it is, and this here is the last wave. Just asking Nuko punctuation if it is okay with him as well, that I share. Sometimes I do it, I try to remember it, I'm not always good at it. I'm really sorry if I've been sharing things from players' bases without asking, because I'm not always that good at asking. I try to remember, I really do. Normally people don't mind, especially if nothing bad has been said and done. It happens sometimes, it happens. Alright, so this here is pretty much what there is to say about it, really. Just writing here why I want to share it. Because that is why. Because I want to be sharing how the Reclaimer 3 bears, 52 opponents left. Alright, almost 4 bears. Well, that would have been fun. And there we have the taker. We had the taker. Oh yes, we did. Alright, so this here should be pretty much done. Yes, it is good time. So guys, that was my second ShamRockin SSDs videos. Just gonna be checking out the score here before calling it a victory. So, yeah, my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Let's see. 14-5, not bad at all. So guys, that was another like showcasing of the Shamrock Reclaimer's heady power in Storm Shield Defenses. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.